Hello guys and welcome to Planet Zoo. Today we're going to be starting a franchise. First video, first franchise. So yeah, so we're going to jump in. We are going to call it the Safari Zone. Taking a bit of inspiration from Pokemon. So yeah, we are ready. And we've earned a reward, so 100 conservation points. So we have 300 to start with, but obviously we are going to use 100 to start a new zoo. Should we change the banner to a world? And let's go with a tiger. We're going to go with a lion, I think. I wish there was a sea lion on there, because that is my favourite animal. That's good to know, because we will be building a sea lion enclosure at some point. So yeah, there we go. So we're going to start a new zoo. We're going to do temperate and we're going to do Europe because that is where I'm from, if you cannot tell. I'm going to start, no, we'll go medium. We'll do medium. Will I be able to? Who knows? But anyway, the reason it's Safari Zone, because all our zoos are going to start with Safari. Do we go London? All other zoo I'm probably going to do will not be London-esque. We're going to do Safari London for now. However, this will not really mimic a London zoo. But anyway, we might do the capital of the areas we're going to do. So we're going to start UK, obviously. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Right, so here we are in our new zoo. Loads of land to fill. Loads of land. So anyway, we're going to start off by deleting this because I don't like it. And we are going to move these out of the way for now. Because what I do want is I want a car park. And it's not going to be an amazing car park by all means. But yeah, we are going with a car park. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 by 7. We'll go with that. Right, so there we go. We've kind of got our car park area. I might actually want to make that slightly bigger. And I know it wasn't. I said by 8 by 7, but it's not. It's like 20 by 8 now, I think. Because 8 each way, and yeah, that makes a difference. Right, so I want a little walkway in, because I'm going to have the building come out here on both sides, right? So we're not going to kind of worry about the building that much, the entrance building at the minute, but I do, however, want them out the way, because I know this messes with pathing. Can you see there? So we're going to flatten that a bit, just to make sure. Right, now I'm preempting an entrance. The entrance is going to be dead ugly for a while, because bear in mind we're in a new franchise. I've not even paused it. We're in a new franchise and we're not going to have a lot, so we're going to have to research a lot. So it's going to be a slow burner, but just like anyone's zoos, franchise zoos, they are slow burners. Now, I don't know how far I want to come out with this. So I'll tell you what I want, idea-wise. I want like a play area here, some toilets. I want a souvenir shop over here, maybe some information desk or an education room. And then we'll have a work area here, is my thought process. So if we do that, and then move that like that, and then that kind of gives us a basis of what I want to do. Ooh, well that's not right. There we go. And then can I change that back to is it asphalt? Yeah. Or do we do asphalt from? Yeah, no, okay. Alright. Let's It's pathing. Right, there we go. That's better. And then we can align to grid, and then we are back out. So it might not look like anything right now, and it doesn't look like a lot right now. But work with me, work with me. Right. So they're gonna come in, car park, little entrance with, I don't know, some displays or whatever, and then this will be this. I can't even do it, but yeah, this will be the shop, like the shop, the souvenirs, you know, the entrance basically. And then this will be our zoo entrance, right? So let's start, shall we? And let's see what we can do. And see what animals we can get. Right, so I've done this as like a guide. Because we obviously need to get our staff buildings in. So I'm thinking we are going to just use plaster pieces. I'm going to go around and decorate it more, obviously, as the video goes on, or as our zoo comes along. So we're going to get these in for now. Just want to make sure that's lined up. Right, so we need to move these. Oh, no, can we not do that? Bit fiddly at times, but yeah, alright. For some reason can't move them all together, but there you go. So that's kind of like the vibe we're going for, so obviously they can see out. And then we're going to have a doorway at some point. Because it's kind of going to lead on to our first... I don't like that building doesn't have anything. Like no windows or anything. So the windowless ones will keep indoors. That makes sense to me. See, that one has windows, but then that's too big to go there. Right, we're working. It's gonna come together. It's not gonna come together. Who knows? So that's a window. It's kind of like a long drawn out. Maybe we want to bring this in slightly. We could do that, I guess. And then we'll do that, I think. And then see if we can path this up. Because pathing in this game is so much fun, as you all know. I don't think we're going to align. Can we align to grid? I like the align to grid paths, but we're not going to be able to. So what have I just done there? Let's just undo that. Right, so paths. It's looking okay so far, kind of what I want. Yep, it's working. It's working, and we're just going to bring that there for now. Right, so that kind of gives us all our buildings access. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, and we are going to build more research and workshops as we go along. But obviously we've not even got any animals, and we are down to 24,000. But let me just quickly... right, so I want a doorway there, I guess. And then no matter what, I'm sure it'll go wrong, but yeah. And then a bit like that. And then that kind of gives us our basis into our zoo for now. And then this will obviously... We should probably close this off. Just for the guests. I guess we're going up to, only up to there. Right. Where's my door? Give me a door. Why can't I see a door? There we go. Right, that kind of closes that off now. So we can come out of there, and then we will build a door. Well, grab a door. And there you go. That's our stuff area, all hidden off. And it's okay. It sets its purpose for now. So if we can link a path, hopefully I can do this. Like that. There we go. Path linked, and that's going to come out here. Right. So this is going to be our first habitat area. Now, I am going to go with the plain, simple tortoise. Tortoises. And yeah, we are going to have a biggish tortoise area because they are good money makers to start with, I think. I'm sure there's better ones. But they're simple. They do breed. Not quickly. The only problem with tortoises, I'm going to fucking struggle saying that all day, that I find is you don't get conservation points. But we need money as the main objective. But we obviously do need conservation points. Let me just straighten this up real quick. Right, so we've straightened that up. We can bring this down to about a meter. Something like that, I think, should do. And then, yeah, I'll put foliage and trees and stuff here. So, yeah, that's our basis for our tortoise habitat. Obviously not looked which tortoise to get yet. So we need a gate first, and we can put that there. So that's quick access. We can get some more buildings in here, which I will do. Like I say, we're gonna have to start researching stuff. So let's get some staff. So we don't really need a caretaker at the minute, but I do want to get a shop because they make good money as well. So we'll get a keeper. We will get a caretaker because, like I say, I want a shop. And I think we can afford it. 23,000 is a lot of money. Still, we're not even halfway into building yet, and we're gonna get a vet. And is that everything? Is that all we need? Security. Oh, mechanic as well. Right. And a mechanic for. We're gonna get that. Do it now. No point in vet research until we get. So I don't know what to start with. Maybe if I start with barriers, because some animals are going to want privacy, so we do want the one-way barriers, I guess. But we are going to get more mechanics and more vets and blah 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 as we go on. Right, let's have a look in the animal trading. Right, like aardvarks are good as well, but they do get stressed pretty quick. But yeah, let me know what you think. Can we get a male and female? Conservation credits, I don't really want to use any at the minute if I can help it. Oh, this game is not starting off very well. I am not using conservation credits on a tortoise. So we'll let it play through and see what we can get. In a month's time, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to do that, let it play through. Hopefully we can buy a male and female. Although it doesn't really matter, per se. But yeah, we're going to try that. If not, we'll just get one in for the time being until we can get the other. Right, here we go. So we've got Carlos. He's average. Alejandro is slightly better, but his fertility is not great. Eduardo is actually pretty decent. Fertility, immunity, longevity, and size is not bad for a starter. So we'll go with that. Let's look at this. There's fertility, yeah, that's pretty good. Immunity or longevity? I'm guessing longevity. Yeah, we're gonna. What's the fertility? The fertility is the same, so we either get longevity or immunity. I might regret this. I don't fully know Like, surely if the habitat's clean and healthy and blah blah blah, then surely we're good. But yeah, we're gonna roll with that for now, and now we can put them in the zoo. And let's just get them put in the zoo. So yeah, this will be a bog standard habitat to start us off, to get us some money, and people will start coming in. So now we've got them in, let's get some donation boxes to start off, because that is our money maker. Right, I kind of want a theme, like colour theme. I don't know what colour scheme I want to go. Thinking like, I love red and purples. Red's a bit more in your face. Red and blue, or red and white. Like red and white? I think I do. Yeah, we're gonna go red and white. I don't know why. We may change that. But yeah, so let's get some of them in. And then if we do that, yeah, that's good. That's good. Four donation boxes. And then we're gonna get some education, speaker, maybe have 2. So this should link to the tortoise now, yeah. And then range, we'll do that. And then we can duplicate that to then go on that side. So we kind of, I like symmetry. You will come to realize if you watch this series, I like symmetry as much as possible. Now, obviously I can't always get symmetry, and I'm not by far the best builder. Well, I'm not the best builder in the world, but wait till you see my lemur habitat. I do have a lemur habitat on blueprints, and that will be in conservation education. Ooh, oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, that'll go in here somewhere nicely. A few. So what was I doing? I want. Can I get it? Yeah. A screen. That's what I want. So yeah, what was I saying? So I'm not the best builder, but I'd like to think I'm okay, or I've got better. Put it that way. But yeah, I do like watching these videos of other people, so I wanted to do it myself. I used to make content ages and ages ago on a different channel. So yeah, here I am again, maybe giving it another go. With Planet Zoo, of all games, which I've only just come to find, if I'm honest. But an amazing game, I wish I found it sooner. So yeah, anyway, so here we go. Enough chit-chatting, rabbiting on. So that is a big habitat. So we can claw in some money while we make this habitat. So look at the space that they have. It's a lot. But once you start getting kids, and there's going to be like 10 or so tortoise in here, it'll make us money, and obviously we can keep. They'll be happy for a long time, regardless of how many kids you get. Basically, they're quite an easy animal to. Quite an easier animal to look after, so to speak. So let's go into terrain and let's get our brush out. So they like short grass, so obviously we're going to keep it short. That's what the intensity. Keep it short at the front, longer grass at the back, and we are going to give him a little pond. So let's do that. Give him a little pond. Well, intensity is quite high now, but and smooth it out. Right, so let's see what the water. It's all obstructed, of course it is. I'm not great at terraforming, is it called? But yeah, we will learn and we'll get there. So yeah, I think that is okay, maybe. And then painting. Let's do a bit of sand in this area, because this is going to be. I'm going to build him a little hut. Why is he going? Oh, I'm hungry at the moment. Yeah, well, we'll get into that. Don't panic. Right, so we've got a lot of people coming in. Well, a lot, 28. Yeah, obviously it's not counting these yet because they're not technically in the zoo. So yeah, okay, right. So construction. I don't want to use plaster. Let's use wood. Let's find. Can we use wood? Let's go all. The hardest part I find on here is trying to find the things you're looking for. If that makes sense. So, well, what's this? No, I don't want that. I know what I want. I don't really want that. Like, what do I? Would that look good for a tortoise area? What's that? That's a mud panel. We don't want that. Oh mate, I have to research stuff. So maybe that's what it is. Or at least I think that's what it is. So alright, okay, we're gonna go with this then. So let's just get this panel. Oh, that's quite big. Does that look alright? I'll tell you what we need to look at is the door. Right, so let's go with that. And then I don't know, one on each side. It says like 2 on each side making. Yeah, it's gonna make it a bit. But we can curve these. Give it some curvature. And do it that way. Suppose like being out gives it a bit of definition maybe, but I don't want to worry too much about this habitat. Alright, so it's a bit long, but I think it'll do. And then do we have a roof? Nope, we don't have. I think it'll look stupid. I don't know, let's see. Oh yeah, because we're not on roofs, that makes sense. Right. So we could, what's these? Metal. Is this the same thing that we were using? Yeah, kind of. Suppose it looks okay. Definitely better ones, but you know what? We're gonna go with this, and we will come back and we will revise. I think. I think we've not unlocked enough. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, that habitat is as straight as God knows what. So yeah, let's just sink it into a bit of there, and then I can straighten that up because it is doing me head in. Why can't I straighten it? Right. Well, try and straighten it. I'd love, obviously, I'm assuming we know Planet Zoo 2 is coming out. Anyway, that'll do for now. And it gets them in. It gives them a hard shelter. I don't think that's terrible. Who knows? It looks okay. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I was thinking more of like a wooden structure. Obviously, maybe not that big. I do like the curvature in it. So yeah, anyway. Alright. So first things first, we need to go to zoo, we need to go to our vet, and we need to start researching stuff. We put the mechanic on. Barriers. We also should look for habitats as well. But yeah. Alright. So let's spruce this up a bit. There's not a lot we can do at the minute. Can I click the tortoise? Eduardo. Right, so his welfare is... Obviously his nutrition's not great, but... Yeah, that's only because he's just come in. Social group, space and stress is fine. Habitat, cleanliness, 99. So all that is 100%. Right? And there's not a lot we can do now. We'll look at plants in a minute, but let's... First off, because I always tend to forget this. And then I have to come back, obviously, like I'm getting like an alert, but let's get, that's the food, and let's get a large water, because, like I say, this is going to inhabit a lot of tortoises, so we need to make sure that obviously they're going to be okay. Right, and this is the main one that I always forget about. Because we're in temperate, it will, at some point, snow. Will that work? So, let's just try that for now. And then we're going to cover up with some plants. I can't remember what plants they like. Can we get bedding? Oh, we can get bedding. So let's give them some bedding. Bit like that, I guess. Like that, that's fine. So plenty of bedding in there. Right. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. Like, we could have done that, but that's fine. So we can't do any enrichments at the minute, but we can look at plants. And then tropical. So we're going to try and keep them as happy as possible with the plants that they like and all that stuff. Maybe go a bit like that. Because the happier they are in plants and etc, etc, the less we have to worry about them. I think these are very happy with a lot, so maybe not. That's a bit big. Okay, they like the palms. So I have a little palm section there. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. Right, so we can do this. So we're not having to work. It basically never goes dark. So back to plants. Do they like these? Nope, they don't like them. So yeah, I don't really wanna. I like these as a bit of a bush, to be fair. I'm sure, yeah, they do like them, so we can use them. Tell you what I should do is see if I can hide that under there slightly. Yeah. Maybe. Right. So yeah, so this is our first habitat. It's nothing special. It's just trying to make the tortoises as happy as possible with what they like. See, I like these. Will they like these? No, of course they don't. Why would they like them? Let's get a rock in here. Give it a bit of definition, like that. They've got their own little pride rock. Just like a little rocky area. I don't know if they can climb up there. We can check. So where is it? Traversable? No. Yeah. Oh, so you can actually climb up there. That's cool. But they can't go in the water. That's fine. I'm sure like some animal lover is like, how dare you, you can't stick them in water and blah blah, yeah. I don't have the best knowledge of animals. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. So I need to go on here so I can see, they don't like that. See, that's very minimalistic. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Well, so if we make that into a bit of a tree area, kind of like that. Can the guests see over? So let's. I think we can bring this down a bit more. Right, you can only bring it down to 1 meter. That's fine. So let's go in construction. Can I get barriers? Can I could make my own barrier? Maybe, or fence. So there is a fence there. But obviously I can make my own if I wanted to. I do like that fence though. think that would look pretty cool. Right, so let's do this. Right, so bring this over. We want to make that into a null, and then we want to move and watch this not work, and then duplicate, and let's just see. Let's pause it. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. Let's see if this will go across nicely. I'm hoping. It's a very funny angle. I'm hoping it will fit nicely. Oh, but can I can do this. It kind of like solves the problem, but it does look a bit messy. It's fine. It'll be right. I will look at that. I will look into it. I don't want to spend too much time for you watching me pissing around with that. But yeah. So yeah, that is our first habitat built. The start of our zoo. We are making some money. So we are nearly 2,000 in the green. So yeah, so far so good. So that is our first habitat. We have tortoises. And I don't hate it. It could be better, but it could be a lot worse. I'm kind of growing to like this, if I'm honest. It's pretty good. It's exactly what we need. Could possibly do some decorations around, plants around the outside. But yeah, sometimes I will do work off camera. Maybe. But yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you got this far, and if you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up. Thumbs up, same thing. If you want some more Planet Zoo content, because I plan on doing loads, please subscribe because it's huge. Obviously, it's a new channel, or it's newish. But yeah, we're just going to be doing Planet Zoo content, at least for now. And yeah, obviously Planet Zoo 2. I say obviously, Planet Zoo 2 is supposedly releasing this year as well, so I obviously got to Planet Zoo very late. But I'm planning on pushing this out. Basically, I'm planning on doing recording another video straight after this. But yeah, anyway, we will aim to do like a habitat, or at least a building or so every episode. But there will obviously be some workarounds and blah blah blah. But anyway, we're gonna get into that. I'm talking too much. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, please give me a thumbs up so I know, and a comment. Give me some tips. What do you want to see next? Which habitat? Etc, etc. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.